Good morning to all. I am Dr.R.SUGANYA, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity. Today I am going to talk about ethical hacking, the essential terminology. Adware is software designed to force pre-chosen ads to display on your system. Attack. An attack is an action that is done on a system to get its access and extract sensitive data. Backdoor. A backdoor or trapdoor is a hidden entry to a computing device or software that bypass security measures such as logins and password protections. Bot. A bot is a program that automates an action so that it can be done repeatedly at a much higher rate for a more sustained period than a human operator could do it. For example, sending HTTP, FTP or telnet at higher rate or calling script to create objects at a higher rate. Botnet. A botnet is also known as zombie army, which is a group of computers controlled without their owner's knowledge. Botnets are used to send spam or make denial of service attack. Brute force attack. A brute force attack is an automated and the simplest kind of method to gain access to a system or website. It tries different combination of usernames and passwords over and over again until it gets in. Buffer overflow. Buffer overflow is a flaw that occurs when more data is written to a block of memory or buffer than the buffer is allocated to hold. Clone phishing. Clone phishing is a modification of an existing legitimate email with a false link to trick the recipient into providing personal information. Cracker. A cracker is one who modifies a software to access the features. So we all know about cracker. So it's to crack the software, especially to copy the protection features. Denial of service attack. A denial of service attack is a malicious attempt to make a server or a network resource unavailable to users, usually by temporarily interrupting or suspending the services of a host connected to the internet. DDoS, distributed of denial of service attack. Exploit kit. An exploit kit is a software system designed to run on web servers with the purpose of identifying software vulnerabilities in client machines, communicating with it, and exploiting discovered vulnerabilities to upload and execute malicious code on the client. Exploit. Exploit is a piece of software, a chunk of data, or a sequence of commands that takes advantage of a bug or vulnerability to compromise the security of a computer or network system. Firewall. A firewall is a filter designed to keep unwanted intruders outside a computer system or network, while allowing safe communication between systems and users on the inside of the firewall. Keystroke logging. Keystroke logging is a process of tracking the keys which are pressed on a computer. It is simply the map of a computer or human interface. It is used by grey and black hat hackers to record login IDs and passwords. Key loggers are usually secreted onto a device using a Trojan delivered by a phishing email. Logic bomb. A virus secreted into a system that triggers a malicious actions when certain conditions are met. The most common version is a time bomb. About malware. It is an umbrella term used to refer to a variety of forms of hostile or intrusive software, including computer viruses, worms, Trojan horses, ransomware, spyware, adware, scareware, and other malicious programs. Master program. A master program is a program a black hat hacker uses to remotely transmit commands to infected zombie drones, normally to carry out denial of service attack or spam attacks. Phishing. Phishing is an email fraud method in which the perpetrator sends out legitimate looking emails in an attempt to gather personal and financial information from recipients. About phreakers. Phreakers are considered the original computer hacker, and they are those who break into telephone network illegally, typically to make free long distance phone calls or to tap phone lines. Rootkit. Rootkit is a stealthy type of software, typically malicious, designed to hide the existence of certain processes or programs from normal methods of detections and enable continued privileged access to a computer. Shrink wrap code. A shrink wrap code attack is an act of exploiting holes in the unpatched or poorly configured software. Social engineering. It implies deceiving someone with the purpose of acquiring sensitive and personal information like credit card details or usernames and passwords. Spam. A spam is simply an unsolicited email, which is also known as junk email, sent to a large number of recipients without their consent. Spoofing. It is a technique used to gain unauthorized access to computers, whereby the intruder sends message to a computer with an IP address indicating that the message is coming from a trusted host. Spyware. Spyware is a software that aims to gather information about a person or organizations without their knowledge, and that may send some information to another entity without the consumer's consent, or that asserts control over a computer without the consumer's knowledge. SQL injection. It is an SQL code injection technique used to attack data-driven applications in which malicious SQL statements are inserted into an entry field for execution. Threat. A threat is a possible danger that can exploit an existing bug or vulnerability to compromise the security of a computer or network system. Trojan. A Trojan or Trojan horse is a malicious program disguised to look like a valid program, making it difficult to distinguish from programs that are supposed to be to destroy files or alter information, steal passwords. Okay, so virus, you can all know about it, is one of the piece of code which is corrupting the system. Vulnerability is a weakness which allows hacker to compromise security of a computer. Worm is self-replicating virus that does not alter files. Cross-site scripting means, which is a type of computer security that to inject some client-side scripting into web pages viewed by other users. Zombie drone is defined as hijacked computer that is being used anonymously as a soldier or drone for malicious activity. Cross-site scripting. It is a vulnerability that allows attackers to inject malicious scripts into web pages viewed by other users. The process of capturing and analyzing network traffic to gather information to identify vulnerabilities. Man in the middle attack means the attacker intercepts and potentially alters some communication between two parties. So there is zero-day exploit, patch management, intrusion detection system, cryptography, encryption, two-factor authentication, incident response, forensics, risk assessment, access control, network segmentation. So we have some ethical hacking which is important for identifying vulnerabilities, enhancing security measures, compliance with regulations, to prevent data breaches, to test incident response plans, to reduce the financial loss, protect reputation, education and training, validating security measures, supporting innovation, and also enhancing customer confidence. Thank you.